Hey everybody, it's Dr. Lori here, and today I want to talk to you about something that happens to most of us during the holidays, and that is we gain weight. That's right. Research shows that we all gain about 1 pound of fat every year, and that doesn't sound like much, does it? But the bad news is that we never lose it. So you think 10 years down the road, then you're going to have a big belly of 10 pounds, right? And that's if your diet's in order. So today I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you 7 tips that are going to really stop that excess eating and keep you in control. You will be fortified and confident going through the holiday season, because I know it's hard. I mean, I have neighbors that come over to my house with hot baked cookies, right? And candies and things like that. So I get it, and I use these tips I'm going to give you myself. So the first tip I want to give you is to add protein and healthy fat to every meal, ideally, okay, throughout the season. But I'd really like you to, before you go to any event that you know there's going to be food, such as Thanksgiving or a big Christmas party or whatever, make sure you take healthy fat and protein, combine it, okay? Because this is going to do 3 things. It's going to balance your blood sugar, which means you're not going to get hungry. You're not going to be constantly wanting to eat, and you're going to be more in control. The other thing that happens is that you will stop the hunger hormone ghrelin, and I call ghrelin the gremlin because it's always wanting to make you eat, right? So when your stomach growls, that's ghrelin in action. And so what we really want during the holiday season is to tamp down on that hunger hormone so you are in control. And the third thing that happens is you trigger the hormone leptin. Leptin is a hormone that tells the brain you've had enough to eat. So perfect, right? For the holidays, you want to absolutely trigger that hormone. So protein and healthy fat, and that can be like wild salmon, canned wild salmon, 2 hard-boiled eggs. It can be an avocado and some cheese, or even nut butters. These are examples of healthy fat and protein. And research shows that those who ate 2 hard-boiled eggs in the morning lost more weight than those who didn't. So keep that in mind when you're going through the holiday season. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to stop starving yourself during the day, okay? Waiting for that big feast. So let's take Thanksgiving, for example. Most people will not eat at all until they get to grandma's house, okay? And that's just setting you up for disaster, because not only is it going to encourage you to eat more, but it's also not healthy, all right? So what you want to do is, again, the protein and healthy fat when you wake up in the morning, then again at lunch, make sure you have a good meal there, and then 30 minutes before you go to any event that you know is going to have food, take in the healthy fat and protein, all right? And if you're intermittent fasting, you're fine because you have already trained your body to burn fat for fuel. Most people who have not done this are burning sugar for fuel, okay? So their bodies rely upon this influx of carbohydrates, etc., in food. So we want to make sure that you don't fast this day if you're not used to fasting, all right? So get that meal in, get those meals in during the day of the feast. Now, the next thing, thank you, Diane. Thank you very much. Hi, Albert. The next thing that I want you to do is to drink more water, because a lot of people are mildly dehydrated anyway and they don't even know it. And so why water, though, you say? Well, because water, when you're not drinking enough of it, triggers sugar cravings. And that's the last thing we want during the holiday season, right? We want to stop those sugar cravings. And when you're not drinking enough water, you are also triggering hunger. So research again shows that people who drink water consistently throughout the day, every day, lose 50 pounds or more, and they keep it off. So we want to just, especially during the holiday season, tamp down on the sugar cravings, okay? So that's a third tip. Now the next tip is to take the supplement chromium picolinate. Chromium picolinate is a mineral, and it's extremely beneficial in terms of utilization of insulin in your body. It balances your blood sugar, stopping hunger and stopping cravings for sugar and carbohydrates. So that's what you want. It's a tiny little supplement. It's inexpensive. I take it every day. And you take 200 to 400 micrograms every day during the holiday season. And I take it every day. So it's very beneficial to your health. And so make sure you have that on hand in your holiday toolkit, holiday survival toolkit, I should say. And then the next tip I want to give you is to really reframe or change your perception of what the holiday season is all about, okay? Because yes, food is involved, but when we put too much focus on the food, then that's what it becomes, right? And so we want to, shift it over more to why are we getting together with our family and friends? We're there because we want to be there, to enjoy them and to benefit from that. So think smaller portions, and you'll be good to go in that area. So just change your perception just a little bit about what the holiday is about. And then the next tip I want to give you, number 6, is to get some sleep, because so many people are stressed during the holiday. And I know you have family, you have children, you have work, you have the gifts you need to buy, the decorating, the baking, etc., right? But you have to prioritize your sleep, because sleep and stress go hand in hand. That's right, they go hand in hand. And when you're lacking sleep, you are stressed. And when you're stressed, you don't sleep well. So make sure that you prioritize your sleep, get 7 to 9 hours, whatever you need, and you'll be much more resilient and in control of the food, because one night, just one night of poor quality sleep sends you right to the carbohydrates, sends you right to the sugar. So we want to stop that. So prioritize that sleep, okay? And the last tip I have for you is I'd like you to visualize how you want to feel the day after the big celebration. And I know that sounds a little woo-woo, but it really isn't, because what you're doing is you're shifting your intentions, you're changing your brain chemistry, you're becoming more mindful of your choices. So you may have in the past felt really lousy the day after Thanksgiving, bloated, inflamed, lethargic, tired, right? So this year, maybe you want to be more motivated and energetic, where you have energy to burn, you feel healthy, you are not inflamed, and you feel vibrant with your health, and you're proud of the choices that you made. So that's what I want for you. I want you all to really be proud of who you are and the choices that you make, and I want you to be healthy along the way as well. So if you have any questions, or you need to get a hold of me, you can email me or you can message me here. And if you find this helpful, please feel free to share it. I would appreciate that. Other people may need this information to get them through the holidays without fail and in control, okay? We want to be empowered, right? And you just remember, you do have control. You absolutely do. The food, we ascribe way too much power to food. So just remember that, all right? And to my American friends, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, happy and healthy. And to all of you, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.